Hey everybody, it's me again, Kale. And once more Plague Tales Zestiria. Last time we left off, Lunar wanted to fight! Let's go!
Miss is incredibly strong.
You mean it's just like with the Cardinal before?
Don't think about anything else until we beat it.
Yeah, this guy is an asshole. Don't give him an inch. Oh, he's on level 45. Zavid was tougher. Oh no, he was one level lower. Never mind.
It's over. Be gone. Lost. You like that? Ready? Let's get him. How's this?
Nice. Another stun. They're really on the ball tonight. That's right. You better run. Don't run from me.
Ready? No escape.
You're not putting up much of a fight, dude.
What?
So, you think I could use that weapon?
That was easy.
Don't even try it. You'll...
Damn it! Still not enough?
It's the end of the line, Lunar.
Now!
Got it.
What is this feeling?
Watch out! There's someone else here!
Why'd everything go grayscale?
Might you refrain from acting out of turn?
That voice! Shut up! Don't interfere with me!
Foolish, reckless fox. Your role was to lead them on, if you recall. If you act recklessly and provoke his anger, what will we do then?
Wait!
This wasn't the plan, but I'm flexible.
Oh.
Whoa! What the?
He's got shadow clones. Oh, he's got lots of shadow clones. Get him! Not to mention, almost all the color has been drained from the land. I'm not okay with that. Well, that being said, these Lunars are really weak.
It's over! You like that? Ready? What?
I showed them.
Yeah, you did.
You'd better go after him, or you'll lose him, girl. Surely you won't let him get away with such a vile betrayal.
Then that so-called job offer.
It was a trap!
Dun dun dun!
Damn it.
Quit messing around and show yourself!
What's your hurry? Relax. This is just the opening act.
I'll relax when you're good and dead.
Yeah.
Tezel, do you know whose voice that is?
How could I forget? That's who I've been after for so long.
Oh, you been after the little girl?
What?
Oh.
Haven't you noticed, Lila?
I have. There is no malevolence within this domain.
Meaning that whoever's generating this isn't a Hellion. What could this mean?
That we in a bad. That we in a bad. I hate it when my enemies don't have malevolence. It makes it a whole lot harder to deal with them.
Enough, alright? Come on! Let me out!
His will is not to be ignored. Do I make myself clear?
Yes! I'm sorry!
Oh man. She is kowtowing the hell out of Lunar. She must be impressive.
Lunar!
Yeah.
Alright. Oh good, color's back.
What is going on?
Rather productive for an opening act. What splendid anger you've shown me, girl. If it should blossom into hatred. Oh, but how happy he will be.
You are creepy.
Who is she?
I've waited so long.
Indeed, the time is ripe for both of us.
Wait, Dazzle! She's not a Hellion!
Like I give a damn. You turn my friends into Hellions and drag the name of the Wind Riders through the mud?
What are you talking about, Dazzle?
She's the one that wronged him.
Do you mean to say that the girl still doesn't know?
I killed his friends.
Splendid. Oh, how splendid. The perfect scene has been set.
She's creepy.
Dazzle, no!
Let me go! This moment is what I've been living for!
Everyone stop! This whole thing is wrong! Saray, Dazzle, what's going on?
Dear, dear girl. Let me fill you in. In a desperate effort to preserve and continue the Wind Riders, who were his last concrete connection to his dead comrade, this seraph abused your remarkable resonance to periodically commandeer your body, steering you all into the darkness, recreating the Wind Riders as an assassin's guild. Then, in his quest to kill a Hellion, he set his sights on the power of the Armatis, using you over and over as a vessel to enact his vengeance. It was alright.
Yeah, it was kind of a dick
It was
move,
all to
admittedly.
avenge his friend. I do wonder if you agree.
That's right. And to take my revenge against you, I would do it all again in a heartbeat!
That's enough, creepy little girl, for now.
Yeah,
Yeah, there's something wrong.
we got enough of that as is already.
Let's get out of here!
I think not.
Ah!
She became a Hellion? Why?
If words alone won't make you remember, well, like I said, I'm flexible.
So, you show your true colors at last.
Dang it!
No. If I had to guess, she's an illusion. Mostly because who would turn into a monster and call themselves Fuse Face? That's just ridiculous.
Attack felt me! I'm gonna kill
Oh,
you.
jeez.
That's the only reason I live!
Oh, how lost you are in the delusion of self-affirmation.
What are you saying?
It's quite pitiful, really, though I do understand how you got like this.
Ow. Can I just go behind you?
Get on!
Will that solve my problems? I feel like being behind you will just be all I need to do.
Think hard. What was it that you truly desired? Back then, how and why did you lose your friend after killing a Hellion?
Yep, I'm fine.
What happens to its malevolence? Are you really so sure you want this to be your vengeance?
Shut up!
Try and remember.
That's not the most engaging boss fight.
That you lost your friend? Why is it you're so attached to the Wind Riders? What is it you're truly after?
I've had enough of your crap!
My, you really are lost, aren't you?
I'll just let them talk for a moment.
How poignant.
We good?
Let's take them all down!
Alright.
Yeah, I got ya.
Lila, get ready to purify her!
Not this time. I'm gonna kill her!
Dazzle!
What?
You mustn't! There's no other way. No! He's broken the pact?
Dazzle!
Tisk, tisk. I can't let you do that.
What? But why? Saray, this isn't the time! Alright!
Oh no. There's so many creepy little girls. Ah!
Again, I can manipulate the senses of others, deceive them through illusion.
So when it looked like you'd suddenly turned into a Hellion,
Precisely. Though for the record, the Hellion
Oh,
was
there's more of them.
Charge! Ready? No escape! How's this?
Ow. Stop hitting me with your wand.
The authority of the Prime Lord to stop Dazzle!
I can't. The Sublord has broken the pact.
Can that even be done?
Not
Ow.
usually. It can't be done from the Sublord's side. My, this is getting interesting.
Well, he's done something.
How's it? Ready? Strike! Tell me what it is you're after!
There is something you should know, Shepard.
What?
Let me show you exactly what mischief your Seraph friend has wrought.
Ow. Stop hitting me with your cane.
It's over!
Hey, Cleo, let's do it.
Don't fly away!
All he did was merely give his blessing. That's all. But not every blessing of the Seraphim is one that brings fortune to the people.
Finally! Finally, I can kill you! Die!
Alright. What was that?
I really enjoy traveling with them. We're so lucky.
Yeah, I'm truly grateful.
And of course, I want to bring the Wind Riders under Rolance's wing. You're the greatest in the land.
But engagement to you, Prince Conan? It's like a dream.
Alright.
I'm sorry to see our journey end, but all's well that ends well.
No. I don't want this to end.
Alright.
Don't let up out there. Go!
Prince Conan, the captain is missing!
Oh, that's not a face you want to see.
Get away from her right now!
Who are you to order me around?
He's already a Hellion.
Huh? Who are you talking to?
You all smell so delicious. It's driving me wild.
Oh. So this is where things went
How
south,
could he
huh?
have completely turned into a Hellion in such a short amount of time?
What?
Your Highness,
I forget
what
this
is
part.
This nonsense about us killing the first Imperial Prince.
Guards! The traitor scum are here!
A trap, huh? You sick lunatic.
How can this be?
It appears that Brad, the leader of the Wind Riders, has murdered the prince. He is already in custody of the Pendrago City Guard. All other Wind Riders are likewise under arrest.
Understand? It's all because Prince Conan became a Hellion, and at the urging of his Hellion greed, he sought to eliminate all hindrances. And by now, I imagine that you've already guessed what made him a Hellion. Have you not? Him.
Hmm? How so? What do?
I might be willing to pardon you, at least, if you'll agree to be mine.
What?
Oh, come now. You'd be the kept woman of the heir to the throne! A greater honor does not exist.
Stab him!
Why you?
Come on!
And then he took the malevolence.
Behold,
Like a good guardian.
this is the fruit of your blessing. Do you have any idea what people call those with this kind of power? Angels of death.
It was just like Eisen.
All my fault? All my fault.
Looks like someone finally remembers his past.
You're in.
Rose! Dazzle! Move it!
And now the real fun starts, Shepard. Pay close attention.
Stop being creepy!
Rose.
Dazzle, don't move. Got it?
Why, you?
You mustn't! Rose is horribly wounded. Even if you purify the malevolence, she doesn't have the strength to handle the burden.
She's tethered to it. Shit!
You mustn't attack now. Rose will...
If we don't do anything, Rose will become a Hellion.
Except her wounds will kill her even before that happens.
A shepherd is
Suggestions?
sometimes. Isn't that right? Better decide quickly, shepherd. Your darling comedian doesn't have long.
Silence!
Usually I deal with problems by stabbing it.
Get back for a moment. I have a plan.
What?
Nice barrier.
Oh, shepherd, do quit your desperate flailing about. You risk making a mess of the grand stage I spent all this time preparing.
Sarai. Listen.
Dazzle, don't push yourself.
Just listen to me. We have to sever the bond between Rose and the Hellion.
Even for the shepherd, that would be nothing short of a miracle.
It's impossible.
Sarai. Hand me that thing you cut from Savid. It can fire strength itself, right? And I shall be that strength. I shall be your attack.
What do you mean?
Even as he is absorbed into the Hellion, he'll become an attack with a will of its own. He'll find the bond between Rose and the Hellion and sever it without hurting her body.
But that's just suicide!
If I can summon up the last reserves of my strength and merge them with the power stored in this one remaining bullet, I can stay myself long enough to break the bond while leaving Rose untouched. Sarai, neither Rose nor I can afford to waste any more time. You understand, don't you?
It's the sad part.
Dazzle? No!
Counting on you. Don't mess this up!
What?
Rose. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
It was me. I caused you, the Wind Riders, everyone to suffer. It's all my fault.
That's what was bugging you? I suppose from the outside it looked like we were suffering. But as far as I'm concerned, these have been the happiest years of my life. 5 years ago, when everything went pear-shaped, we could have been tossed to the winds. But instead, we got to travel again together as the scattered bones and the sparrow feathers. I was so happy. In fact, I'm grateful to you. Really. Hey, come on. There's gotta be more you want to say.
I'm useless. In the end, I wasn't good for a damn thing. But I can say I did one thing right. Just one. And that one right thing made everything else worthwhile. I'm eternally grateful to you too, Rose. Thank you.
Yeah.
Tell Saray and the others that it wasn't all bad. Romping around those rooms with all those nutballs.
I will.
And if they get bummed out about this, tell them, hey, I thought you had good to do in the world. Keep moping and crying, and I'll chain you up so tight you can't even breathe. And then, give him a good kick in the ass for me.
Yeah.
Good luck out there. Keep on keeping on.
Damn right, buddy.
Yeah.
Damn right. Oh, I hate sad moments. Even when I know they're coming.
Oh, thank goodness.
So, how does it feel? What do you think, Shepherd? To be as infatuated with someone as he once was? Is it not right that Seraphim, whose blessings only cause misfortune, should not be allowed to exist? Was not his very existence evil to the core and deserving of extermination?
Lies!
You've got quite a bark, girl. Those are some plucky words from one who once sought to kill the Shepherd for the same reasons.
Who are you anyway?
A bitch.
I am Simone. Like him, a wretched, pitiable seraph, burdened with countless sins.
Someone took an emo pill. Savid, get her!
And now, Exeunt.
Wait!
I suggest you make time to grieve.
Rest in peace, Dezel.
I told everyone to meet here tomorrow morning. Sometimes it's best to be alone for a while.
Yeah, no doubt.
Leo.
Saray, don't worry about it too much. I need a bit of a walk myself.
I'm sad. Alright. Who's where? Nickleo. You're my bro. Talk to me, bro.
Dezel's death, his shameful acts, and the things Simone said. Perhaps they're all things the Shepherd has to accept in order to quell the Lord of Calamity.
I'm just not sure how to feel about it all.
I was thinking you should quit.
What?
Just hear me out. I used to think that when the Shepherd was getting crushed and overwhelmed by his duty or by his destiny, that it was something that you could just up and quit. Until yesterday, that is. Things are different now.
For Dezel's sake, if nothing else, I want to find the answers.
That's right. It isn't even some feeling of obligation, so much as... I just want to know. In the hope that we won't make the same mistakes again.
You can't let the fear of being
So
crushed
that's why
stop you.
I no longer think you should quit.
We definitely have to find some answers.
Right. And it isn't just the Shepherd's duty either. This journey is something we, all of us, need to own.
Not out of rage.
That's true. Thank you.
Not out of
There's
obligation.
No need for thanks. I just said how I truly feel.
Because we want and need to. So let's stick to it, buddy. Let's go! Now let's go talk to, comfort, and be comforted by our friends. Where's Edna? She always makes me feel better. It's only half true. Oh no, not yet. Oh, was that not where we're supposed to go last? Where's Edna? I need her quips right now. Oh no. Okay, so it's either the inn or the doors. Gotcha. They're the same thing. It's convoluted and not helpful. Oh good, there she is.
Our friend, the creepy little girl, she said she was burdened with sins.
Right. And she also said that the shepherd must know the truth of Seraphim, who carry such sorrowful burdens.
Of those whose mere existence means human suffering. Sometimes death can be a release. If just by living one causes terrible things to happen, then death would be.
Edna, stop right there!
I'm not talking about Dazzle, you idiot.
You shouldn't be saying that about your brother either!
So what if I did? They're just words. It's probably nothing you haven't heard before anyway.
But words have power.
I still don't like it. I don't want to hear it right now.
Oh. Then there's nothing to discuss.
That was less helpful than I hoped for, Edna.
Saray. All I was really trying to say is that I think Dazzle was saved in a way. I chose my words poorly, and it was wrong of me. I apologize.
Thank you, Edna.
Don't mention it.
Aww. She doesn't want people to realize she's being cute. That's what the umbrella's really for. It's okay. I understand.
Lila, what are you doing?
Oh, this?
That's incredible!
Wow!
How'd you do that?
That's a really neat origami crane.
Making paper crafts like this really takes the edge off for me. I forget about all my cares, and it's like I just enter my own little world.
I see.
I get you.
Saray, you've got to stop carrying the burden all by yourself.
I think this one's gonna be tough, even if I share the burden.
Yeah. Well.
I find myself wondering, was there anything else I could have done? Should we have talked it over first?
Probably, but
I just start thinking about things.
you make mistakes. You learn from them, and sometimes they have terrible consequences,
Moments of reflection are good for the spirit.
I'll let her take it
Saray,
from here.
But regret.
She's got a script.
Solve nothing.
Thank you. That's what I was going for.
Humans have a custom. Sometimes they send a paper boat down a river imbued with a remembrance of their lost one, so that it may reach them. Since Dazzle was a wind seraph, I thought maybe a bird that soars through the air would be more fitting. Now, Saray, let's send it off.
That's a beautiful sentiment. And give it a little heat under its wings just to give it some lift.
I'm
Nice.
sure it reached him.
That was beautiful. Thanks, Layla.
Lila,
Yes?
thank you. But you mustn't try to carry the burden all by yourself either.
It's true.
I'll be quite fine. There's no need to worry.
Hey. I don't get away with that. You don't get away with it
I'm
either.
gonna stay up here for a while. The wind feels comforting.
So, get some rest
All
when you
right,
need to.
I'll leave you to it.
Okay.
I don't need my friends worrying me.
I too have a ways to go.
You're all my friends. Just like Dazzle. Still over there, embarrassed. Yeah. We all gotta find our ways to deal. Because I'm sure once Rose has had her night, she'll remind us that if we don't deal, Dazzle's gonna kick our ass if he ever finds out. So let's rest up.
Morning, Saray. Did you sleep well?
Yeah.
You don't look like it.
Hope she wasn't hanging around somewhere.
Yo, Saray.
Oh,
What up?
Zavid, you're still here.
Ouch. Lila, is he always this cold?
Well, it looks like everyone's here. Care to explain why you wish to enter the Sublord Pact?
No problemo. My goal is directly connected to the Shepherd's journey.
Your goal? Oh yeah, you said there were people you had to settle the score with.
I know who one of them is, but who's the other one? Is it her? Is it me?
Right. One of them being little Miss Edna's older brother. And the other?
Yeah, wondering about that one.
Mautellus.
Mautellus of the Five Lords?
What you got against
The
my buddy?
entire Glenwood continent is supposed to be under his protection, right?
True.
Except our baby boy toddled off somewhere, and right at that exact time, the Lord of Calamity shows up.
You know,
Isn't that funny?
I like that he called him that, because that's how he would remember
It
him.
can't be.
I didn't think it could be either. At first.
But if Mautellus really
all these
did
seeds
become
they planted,
Hellion
and it's just
bind
so
with
good.
Heldolf,
We'll need to confirm that's what happened.
And the only way to do that is to approach him directly.
maybe. But we need to be able to stand against Heldolf's domain, or we're sunk.
And that's where I come in.
Are you badass enough to do
You'll
that?
let me fill the Dezel-shaped hole in your group. Together we should be strong enough.
Dude, it's a little soon to be
Doubt it.
that
It's in all our
smarmy.
best interests, right?
I mean, I love you, but
What do you believe we should do?
come on, man. Show some tact.
Saray. No. What were we talking about again?
Kick him.
Can I have the floor?
Huh?
Hey! I thought you had good to do in the world. Keep moping and crying, and I'll chain you up so tight you can't even breathe.
Now kick him in the ass.
That's what he said. Oh, and he asked me to kick your ass a little too while I was at it. And then I told him I'd do my best out there. And so that's why I'm damn well gonna do my best out there.
You tell him.
Why am I crying like this?
Rose.
He was really, really glad he got to travel with all of you. And I didn't even notice. But in the end, he was smiling. If only I'd talked with him more. Oh, forget it. I'm done.
Thank you for delivering his message to us. He was a kind watchdog up until the very end.
I'll say.
Guess you'll be okay from now on, huh, Rose?
I'm okay. Are you okay?
All right, let's go.
Hold your horses. Don't I get a pact thingy?
Oh, right. Yeah, sorry. Caught up in the moment. It was getting a little deep and tense.
All right.
Let's take care of that real
so,
quick.
Now what do we do?
Just as planned. We're heading to Glavend Basin. Since it's the place where we first met Heldolf.
Glavend Basin, huh? Here we go.
Yeah, we gotta get back to basics, settle the score, and then after that we throw a party because Zavid's in the house! Terrible circumstances aside, Zavid's in the house. Being the smooth motherfucker that he is. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed today's episode. Leave a like if you did. Let me know in the comments if you're as verklempt as I am. And subscribe if you're new, although if you're new now, I doubt you had quite the impact that that had on me. So, maybe go back and watch all the other episodes too. Then come back here and watch this again, and we can be sad together. I'm okay. I'm okay. Anyway, we'll get off the Glaven base the next time. Till then, though, you all have yourselves a frabjous day. Go out and hug a friend. And we'll see you in the next adventure. Later.